What's up, everyone? This is the Raw Truth coming at you with another video. And in this video, I've been listening to some folks. I won't give names on this one, but I hear a lot of YouTubers who talk about when they're getting attacked, when people are trolling them and they're coming up with different accounts and troll them. They put even their personal information out and do things to afflict them and stuff like that. And a lot of it is because they're telling the truth about a situation, or telling the truth about events and stuff that's happening in our community. And so they're going to come under some kind of pressure. Folks is going to come out against them. Folks is going to talk about them, even do something so horrible and talk about their children, their sons, their daughters, and do a whole lot of shit that's not right. First of all, motherfuckers, I don't condone that at all. I don't like seeing shit like that, because whenever you attack somebody's child or you put their personal information out, you're a bitch ass. That's all the fuck you are. You're a bitch ass for doing that. You know why? Because you won't put out your own oppressor. Yeah, black folks, I'm talking about my people. You won't put out your own oppressor's address and shit. You won't put out the cops' address and shit and attack cops' family who come and shoot us down. Some of us down for no reason. But you do that to your own people. So I don't agree with that at all. It's stupid, it's foolish, and it shows the immaturity of people. But a lot of people, I'm finding out that the vast majority of people who are talking about them being attacked always want to use biblical figures to describe their attack. And that's the motherfucking thing that got me motherfucking pissed off at these bitches. Let me explain. Somebody's talking about issues in our community, and they're talking about black issues or things black women should do, how black women shouldn't be whores and shit like that, and you may see people wanting to flag their channel. You may see people put their personal information out there and shit, call that person coon and everything like that. And so these people is always saying, well, look at what they did to Jesus. And they're persecuted Jesus, but so surely they'll persecute me. Or you hear motherfuckers say, well, Moses, he tried, and look how they didn't listen to Moses. This is when the truth stops and bullshit starts. What the fuck do I mean about bullshit? I want all my people to understand and listen. These motherfuckers who say shit like that don't even live a life that's according to scriptures and the Bible. That's why I get pissed the fuck off when I hear shit like that. Let me ask all you people, YouTubers out there talking about, well, Jesus was persecuted. Would Jesus agree with our women selling her pussy and selling her ass on Backpage? Huh? Would Jesus agree with that? Would Jesus agree with you sleeping around and fucking women and not marrying them? Would Jesus agree with you going out there and stripping to try to make money and try to make ends meet? Huh? Would Jesus agree with the out of wedlock babies and shit that's going on in our fucking community? Would Jesus agree with you going out there saying that you don't want black women to be whores, but yet you're fucking black women? Would Jesus agree with that? Would Jesus agree with your lifestyle? If you take the Bible, actually take the Bible, which you people don't do, and put it to your life and see if you're following everything in the Bible, would you be okay? Alright, then shut the fuck up. Now I understand some people want to be okay and they're doing the best of their ability. okay, you get a pass there because I'm doing best of my ability myself. But the people who are saying shit that they're Jesus, that they feel like Jesus, how Jesus felt. Jesus taught the raw truth, and Jesus didn't sin. Jesus ate a good diet, and Jesus taught how to live a righteous life by following the commandments. None of your stupid ass $2 whorehouse church does that. And you Muslims, you people who call yourself Muslims, you supposed to be following the teachings of Musa anyway. And y'all don't even follow commandments at all. Y'all don't even follow the ways of the life that's in the teachings of Musa. But every time somebody comes at y'all, all the thing we hear is y'all revert back to the Bible of biblical figures who was persecuted. But see, here's something that y'all failed to understand. They were persecuted for righteous sake. They weren't persecuted because they're a fucking hypocrite. So I want everybody to wake the fuck up and understand, when you hear people use that, look at their life. Look at how they living. Look at what comes out of their mouth. Talking about the black woman is whores, but yet you can't keep your dick out one. Talk about the black woman is no good, but yet you're the one who are fucking her mind up even more. Talk about how men need to take care of their kids, and you don't even know how many kids the fuck you have. But everybody want to seem that they're being persecuted for righteous sake and use the Bible and use biblical figures to try to compare themselves when they're not even close. They don't even register. They don't even show up on the motherfucking page. It's like a Wi-Fi. They don't even come up as Wi-Fi. You can access the motherfucker. So I want everybody to wake the fuck up about that. It really pisses me off when I hear people say that. Why do it piss me off? People, listen. I want everybody to listen. All my subscribers, YouTube, listen. Why does it piss me off so much when I hear that? Because I know, you know, that they're not even living a life of the Bible. And people who want to say shit like that, they don't even believe in the Bible. They just use the Bible as a, how can I say, to get their logic across, but don't believe in the Bible anyway. And it pisses me the fuck off. Everybody that I've heard use biblical figures, oh yeah, when you hear cars going back and forth and shit, and trolleys and shit, I decided to record this outside to hear a train going by. I wanted to record this outside while walking home after I got off a hard days of work. Put in the hard days of work, I'll be putting in the hard days. But back to the motherfucking subject. When you hear people say shit like that, just ignore them. Just look at them as a fucking joke. For real, I do. I hate when I hear people compare themselves, no, to the Bible. Oh, look at Moses. Oh, look at Jesus. But look at their lives. Look at their lives. You don't see Jesus celebrating Christmas. You don't see Jesus or Moses celebrating Christmas. You don't see Jesus and Moses celebrating Easter. They didn't celebrate none of that shit. They wouldn't be celebrating Thanksgiving. They wouldn't be celebrating that shit. They wouldn't be celebrating Halloween. They wouldn't be having no fucking Christmas tree in their fucking house. None of them will be doing that. They will tell people the truth, the raw truth about keeping the commandments. And that's when they all lose credibility with me. Because none of them keeps the commandment. I just spoke what the things that they celebrate. I watch their shows and I see the shit that they celebrate. The Christmas, the Easter, the Thanksgiving. No, everything. I mean, why would y'all celebrate Thanksgiving anyway? Thought y'all hate ratchet behavior. But when you celebrated Thanksgiving, you agree with the ratchet behavior because that's how Thanksgiving came to be. I want everybody to wake the fuck up on this issue. Understand that these people who are saying to themselves that they feel like Jesus, how people is crucifying them. You know, Jesus, you know what Jesus was doing? Jesus would tell women what? To dress in modest apparel. Jesus will tell men not to lust after women. Jesus will rebuke the whores, the whoremongers. Jesus will sit up there and tell men what to eat and what not to eat. Jesus will tell men and educate men how to groom themselves. Because the styles that you see, the high top fade, which y'all consider clean cut, is actually an abomination to God. Jesus will do nothing but teach the commandment. That's how he was a man who was without sin, because he kept the commandments. So any preacher or anybody telling you that the law's done away with, fuck them. Because if the law was done away with, then Jesus would have been as wicked as y'all are. But he didn't. He lived by righteous acts by showing y'all. But that's the problem. The $2 whorehouse church don't even preach that. And neither does these YouTubers who claim they being fucking persecuted because they're telling the fucking truth. But sit up there and we'll go to a strip joint, and sit up there and go to Hooters, sit up there and don't have a problem with prostitution, sit up there and put homosexuals on a pedestal and shit. Do you think Jesus would do that? Yeah, your white Jesus would, but the Jesus that's in the Bible wouldn't. He wouldn't be up there lying on folks and shit. It amazes me how many motherfuckers on YouTube claim to be persecuted for righteousness when none of them is righteous. None of them. I want you to show me a YouTuber who is righteous. And I ain't talking about the ones who are actually trying to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. I'm talking about the ones who are secular, like what I'm doing. Who's keeping the commandments? Or striving to keep all the commandments to the best of their ability. None of them are. So how the fuck can they use Jesus? How the fuck can they use Moses and say they're being persecuted for righteousness? You know what's happening? I'm gonna tell you what's happening. What's happening to these motherfuckers who getting attacked? They're getting attacked. Majority of the attacks that's happening to these motherfuckers is because they can't stop being fucking hypocrites themselves. Now, if you listen closely to what I've been saying for the past 10, 11 minutes, I was going over some hypocritical shit that a lot of motherfuckers are saying. Talking about, well, these black women, they're fucking whores. But you go to a strip club which promotes whores, right? Well, these black women, they'll sleep with anything. Well, you're knowing and still knowing to be sleeping with anything and not being married. But here, these people want to sit up there and talk about where's this person, that somebody who's a killer or something, you know. Well, I think that these people need to be excommunicated from our community. Hey, you better watch the fuck what you're talking about, and you better watch the fuck what you're saying, because all that shit that you could talk about other people, that same shit will come right the fuck back at you. And a lot of YouTubers are getting hurt that way. A lot of YouTubers, you have to understand. See, what I just exposed to you is that's what that scripture is saying. When it says, judge not, be not judged, you so-called Christians claim to quote that. Y'all quote that a lot, but quote it in ignorance. That judge not, be not judged is if I'm against my black woman being whores, I'm not going to sit up there and fuck any black woman that I want and not marry them. So if I'm against black women being whores, then I better make sure that I don't become a whore. I better make sure that I'm not a whore. If somebody's smoking cigarettes and I'm smoking cigarettes, I can't judge that person. Why? Because I'm doing the same fucking thing as that person is doing. So therefore, if I judge that person for smoking when I'm smoking, then I get that same judgment that's going to be on him or her. Is coming right back to me because I'm doing the same damn thing. That's what that judge not judge. And a lot of people on YouTube, well, the vast majority of people on YouTube who are judging people are doing the same fucking thing. So don't hand me that shit, YouTubers, that Moses shit. Well, Moses, were persecuted and Jesus was persecuted when you're doing the same damn thing. You want black women to stop being whores? Stop going to the strip club, motherfuckers. How about that? You want black women to stop being whores? Keep your fucking dick in your pants and don't take it out until you're married. How about that? You want black women to stop being whores? Do not support Backpage or them prostituting. Because the second that you say you agree with them prostituting, then you agree with them being whores. See how stupid y'all are? See how stupid the vast majority of YouTubers are? And folks tease me a lot. Well, you haven't had sex in umpteen amount of years. Because I'm not making black women whores. I will not make a black woman whore. Any black woman that I'm interested in, I tell her right off the bat, if I sleep with you, I will marry you. Because I'm not making them whores. See, I'm actually doing the best of my ability to live by the Bible, which is not taught in your $2 whorehouse you call church, and which definitely is not taught in your mosque, because you so-called Muslims, y'all supposed to be following the teachings of Musa, the books of the prophets and the apostles. That's the whole Bible. So I'm coming after your ass too. So I'm talking to all Christians and Muslims, and I asked again, and I want somebody to please respond to my fucking question. If being a Christian and Muslim is so fucking great, then why the fuck y'all flood the jail cells? Huh? We have the Crips, we have the Bloods, we have the Norteños, the Sorrentos, I think that's what they call, the Latin Kings, the gangster disciples, other gangs. Then we have Christians, Muslims, atheists. I mean, how the fuck you got a smorgasbord of nothing but gangsters and religions all in fucking prison? Does that fucking ring a bell that all of it is bullshit? But yet, y'all claim to be so holy and so righteous when y'all not. YouTubers complain about the shit in their community, but yet y'all they'll be the ones who are the shit starters too. Let me know how y'all feel about this, because it's something now I want to get off my chest. Because too many YouTubers are saying it, and I'm not going to just bring a couple names out when the vast majority of YouTubers always say this shit. They always say that shit. I can't stand it. Well, the reason why I'm being attacked is because people want to be like me, or I'm being attacked because look at Moses and Jesus. So people want to be like you, but you're not following any commandments. So by logic, how the fuck they attacking somebody who looks like who's supposed to be Moses or Jesus? It doesn't make any fucking sense, does it? It doesn't make any fucking sense at all. I can't stand to hear that shit. When you hear that shit, just shrug it off as if it's bullshit. Then we got folks on the comment section who sees that person and think that they're a great dad or think that they're a great mom, and then want to quote scriptures and talk about train up a child the way it should go. But y'all forget, when it says raise your child up in the admiration of the Lord, and none of the YouTubers are doing that. There's YouTubers who are taught their children Christmas, Easter, Halloween, Thanksgiving. That's not good. That's training your child up in a damn lie. So I'm making this video as a fucking rant because motherfuckers, they need YouTube. People who use that excuse, well, they're after me because of Moses and Jesus. They hated the truth and shit. No, I made this because of that comment. And that comment needs to be called out on the carpet because none of their lives can't even come a fraction to them. None of their lives. And like I said, it's like trying to get a Wi-Fi connection and there's no Wi-Fi because it can't show up on the fucking page. Well, that's how these YouTubers are. Yes, they may speak truth about our community, but they're full of shit, and a vast majority of them are fucking hypocrites, and they don't even live the life they confess they live. You want to act like Moses? You want to be like Christ? Both of them taught the commandments. Why not start the fuck there, YouTubers? Because if you're not going to teach the commandments, if you're not going to tell people to follow the commandments and show them how to follow the commandments and be an example like Jesus, even Moses, even though he went off a little bit, but God used him, remember? If you're not going to do what they do, then shut the fuck up. Till then, I'm the raw truth. Remember, please answer my question. No, I need answers. Why is it that give these religions, especially Christianity and Islam, is the way? Why y'all fill the jail cells up with the gangsters and the rapists and stuff? Oh, because y'all did that too. But I need an answer for that. And I want to hear everybody else's opinion. Thumbs up it, thumbs down it, share, like my videos. And one thing too, I noticed when I did a 3-part series on Eddie Long, when that motherfucker sodomite bastard died like a motherfucker dog that he is. Why did part 3 get so many views, but part 1 and part 2 didn't? What the fuck is going on? See, we backwards like a motherfucker, man. Look at it. Part 1, like 400 views. Part 2, 300 views. Part 3, over 1,000 views. What the fuck is that? Can we ever do something in order? That's a little raw truth joke right there. I just cracked up when I seen that shit. I look at my sons and look at people just going, how you gonna go to part 3? You don't do that to a fucking movie, do y'all motherfuckers? Y'all don't go to no fucking movie. Oh, just let me see the ending. No, y'all watch it from the beginning to the end. It's just funny. It's just funny. But anyway, I'm about done. If more comes up, I'll make a part 2, but I think this has been too long. Again, I want to hear everybody's opinion about it. What do you think about people who aren't living the life of Christ or Moses, not teaching the commandments like Christ and Moses? Both of them are Negro men anyway, I just want you to know. But always feel compelled whenever they are under attack to use Moses and Jesus as they were crucified for the truth when none of them are living the truth. Let me know. Nah, I'm waiting to see. But till then, YouTube, been good. I'm pretty much done. But like I said, I'm outside, so when you hear a lot of people talking or something like that, no, understand I'm recording. But there's a whole lot of things that I'm going to be doing and starting. You know, still trying to get a couple things off the ground. Then once those two things get off the ground, then everything else will, you know, come together. You know, so let me know what's up. I mean, I'm anxious. You know, and this is designed to piss a whole lot of YouTubers off. I don't give a fuck. Let them come at me because they have to understand the raw truth is here for war. Till then, I'm the raw truth, and all y'all motherfuckers, y'all dumbass bitches who sit up there and use Moses and Jesus, knowing that y'all ain't keeping the commandments, knowing that y'all not teaching people to keep the commandments, knowing that y'all don't live a righteous life like them, who want to use them to justify your attack. Fuck you. I'm out. Peace.